Hi, welcome to UTD TV. I'm Munchi Chong. At the top, on February 27th, the Department of Justice abandoned its opposition to the Texas voter ID law. This was a sudden change after years of arguing that the voter ID law was intentionally made to discriminate against minorities and the poor. Dr. Douglas Dow, professor of political science, shared some insight about this news.
What the DOJ did was it said that it wants to withhold any statement in order to give the 85th legislative session in Texas the opportunity to make effective changes to the law.
In other politics, last Wednesday morning, Senate Bill 6, the controversial bathroom bill that was argued to be anti-transgender, was passed in an 8-1 committee vote in Austin. This vote came in spite of hundreds of opponents lining up at the Capitol and speaking out against the legislation. Adam Richards, a student at UTD, gave his thoughts on the issue.
Studies have shown that this is trans people assaulting other people in bathrooms is literally a thing that does not happen, and with regards to like House Bill 2, which was a similar bill passed in North Carolina, there was a coalition of over 200 anti-sexual assault advocacy orgs who came out against it because they were like, hey, this is solving a problem that doesn't exist, like this has not, these people don't sexually assault other people in bathrooms, like this isn't real. So it's a waste of the state's time, especially with the limited amount of time the state has. And it's just going to hurt people, and it's going to hurt the state.
And now we go to Rudy for sports.
Welcome to this edition of UTD TV Sports. I'm your host, Rudy Avila, and our Comet Sports recap starts right now. The women's basketball season ended in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The Lady Comets finished with a 25-4 overall record, earning themselves a regular season ASC crown, as well as a postseason conference tournament trophy. All 5 members of the team's starting lineup were recognized on the all-conference teams. The men's basketball team had their season end in the semifinal round of the ASC postseason conference tournament. 4 members of the unit were honored on the all-conference teams. Melissa Livermore broke the school stolen base record, and Lauren McLeod reached a season record of 10-0 on the mound. The UTD softball team is currently boasting a 16-3 record. These performances earned the 2 players a sweep of the most recent ASC Player of the Week honors. The ladies will take an 8-1 conference record to Belton this weekend as they take on Mary Hardin Baylor. The baseball team has reached the number 15 spot in the latest edition of the NCAA Division III national rankings. Ruben Renteria was named to the D3Baseball.com Team of the Week after flirting with a perfect game against Hendricks on February 25th. The 15th ranked Comets travel to Alpine this weekend to take on Sul Ross State in an ASC Conference Series. The men's tennis team will begin their spring break trip on March 12th. The 2-0 Comets will travel to face competition in Georgia and South Carolina. The women's tennis team will resume action in open conference play on March 31st in Abilene when they take on McMurray. The men and women's golf teams will play on March 13th at the Bradley Spring Invitational in Farmers Branch. The women began spring play with a 4th place finish at the Linda Lowry Invite in Austin, Texas. And that does it for our recap comments. Until next time, for UTD TV Sports, I'm Rudy Avila.
Hey there, Comets. The Oscars had a lot of Hollywood A-list actors and actresses and a lot of amazing wins. One winner took the audience by surprise. There was a mix-up in the announcing of the winner for the Best Picture category. The announcers Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway were handed the wrong envelope. To the audience's disbelief, La La Land, winner of 5 Oscars, initially was announced as the Best Picture. But 2 minutes into the film producer's acceptance speech, the truth about the real winning envelope came out. Moonlight was originally the winner, and they took the trophy home that night. The graceful way the film directors and producers exchanged the awards was applauded. This surprising but memorable event will go down in history. Apart from the mix-up, many stars got praised for their successful movies and talents. Some of the winners including Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea, and Emma Stone took home the gold that was definitely hers this time at the winner for actress in the leading role for La La Land. Utopia won Best Animated Film. It was definitely an exciting night for everyone. Speaking of movies and stars, let's see the top trending movies right now in the theater. Logan, starring Hugh Jackman, is the #1 must-see action movie, with a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 92%. Be sure to check this out, our review for Solar Entertainment. Coming up next is Get Out with a 99%. This horror film is sure to give you some goosebumps. Those are the movies everyone's dying to see, but let's take a look at what's coming out soon. Beauty and the Beast, starring Emma Watson, is going to hit theaters very soon. With her singing and the tale old as time is a movie people can't wait for. It is expected to release March 17th. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales is also expected to release later this season, so keep an eye out. That's all for entertainment. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back.
Thanks for watching UTD TV. For more news and stories, check out utdtv.com. I'm Anji Chong. Stay frosty, Comets.